In today's video, we're having the best of the best steaks. I'm talking a 1.2 kilogram Florentine, a ribeye, rump, fillet. Now for you, this dry-aged T-bone shows up in about 45 seconds. For me, it took 21 hours to get from California to Cape Town. So after packing my suitcase at the last minute, I said goodbye to my dog, my grandpa, and headed to the airport.
Love you.
Bye, love you.
We're starting in Camps Bay at a world-renowned steakhouse called Bovine.
And they serve everything from salt and pepper calamari to classic sirloin. But today, we came for a very specific steak.
We are starting off with a warm beef broth. Cheers. I think I'm supposed to sip on it, not take it like a shot. I'm gonna disclose something. So Amir is pescatarian. So today, I'm gonna be eating all the steak.
I ordered the Bovine Fiorentina, a 1.2 kilogram T-bone. It's dry-aged, in-house, at Bovine. Now, dry aging just means the beef is rested for weeks, which deepens the flavor and makes it more tender. Now, the beef comes from Shalmar and Gauteng, where the cattle are pasture-raised and experience less stress, leading to more consistent quality. As for the cooking process, the steak is first seared along the sides to crisp the fat before it's grilled. It was recommended I order this medium rare, so that's what I went with. And after it's seasoned and grilled, bone marrow goes on top. Then it's smoked before being served.
I don't even know where to start, but since Amir's not having any, I'm gonna pull this massive plate in front of me and just eat off of the plate that it was served in. Now, I probably already said this in voiceover, but we got the Bovine Fiorentina. So on one side, you have the filet, and then on the other side, you have the New York strip. Now, for the sake of filming, I'm gonna remove the bone marrow onto the extra plate because I wanna show you guys the top of the steak. Now, this cuts like butter. It's honestly like I'm cutting through butter. I'm gonna try it first without the bone marrow and without the au jus, just to try it. The filet melts in your mouth like butter. When I was cutting it, it was super soft, but eating it, it's just extremely delicate. It has a mild beef flavor. Now, they do season the steak with salt, pepper, and then they add like a garlic lemon drizzle on top. So the steak is the star of the show, but I like how they keep it simple with the salt and pepper. They smoke the whole thing. So the rosemary kind of infuses into the meat. This bone marrow has Parmesan on top. I did not know this came with bone marrow, by the way. So I was like, in addition to a massive steak, you've got 2 pieces of bone marrow. This has to be eaten with bone marrow. That bite was life-changing. Not even over-exaggerating. Talking about the steak being delicate, the bone marrow is delicate. You've got Parmesan on top, so you have like a nutty, cheesy flavor. Now, I didn't try the au jus sauce, so I'm actually gonna pour some of the au jus on there. It's extremely savory. It adds such a saltiness to the steak. Now, here we have the New York strip side. It's my favorite part. I don't know if I'm weird, but I never cut off the fat. I think the fat holds so much flavor, so it's maybe not one of my favorite parts of the steak, but it is one of my favorite parts of the steak. I can really taste the richness from it being dry aged, more so on the New York strip side, because I do feel like there's a lot more beefiness to this side. There's also a lot more chew and a lot more texture, whereas the filet side is more like butter. Now, one of the benefits to the steak being dry aged is it adds a lot of nuttiness and a lot of depth. I just ate 2 pounds of steak by myself. Before I started filming, I was actually really worried. I was like, how am I gonna eat all this steak? I feel like steak is it's a dish you gotta finish. And I ate so much more than I thought. I feel like when we came to the restaurant, they recommended this because it is their signature steak, but also they knew that it was gonna be Amir and myself eating the steak, and they didn't know he was vegetarian. So they're probably gonna be like, dang, this girl can put it away, but it was good. Amir and I have been to Cape Town a couple times, and I always have to drag him here to get my steak fix. Let's head into Nelson's Eye. The first time I ever came here, I thought it was a small little quaint restaurant. I didn't realize they had so many rooms because we sat up front here, but it's a big place.
Now, this place has been around since the early 60s and focuses on classic steakhouse cooking. They use mainly Hereford beef. It's grain-fed and wet-aged up to 3 weeks for tenderness. Now, the steaks are grilled with a basting sauce, not marinated, so the flavor stays on the meat instead of masking it. And everything is cut to order right in front of you. Usually when I come here, I get the ribeye, but today, I decided to go with a different cut, the rump.
Now, I usually get my steak medium, but I was recommended to get this specific cut medium rare. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is like one of the thickest steaks. This is good. Because they use a charcoal grill, it adds a deep smoky flavor to the meat. I mean, you can see the imprint of the grill on the top of the steak. It is beautiful. Now, the rump is very much a working part of the cow, so it's a little bit tougher, it's a little bit chewier, but this specific steak is very juicy, so the chewiness and the juiciness go together hand in hand. As you can see, the center of the steak is very pink. It is very much medium rare, but this steak is really unique. Sometimes I feel like when I have steak and I order it medium rare and it cools off a little bit, the taste is not the same at all. I feel like that's where steak can sometimes fall flat. The fact that this is cooled off a little bit and it is just as good as when it was served hot is crazy to me. It is a really savory steak, but it's also a little bit sweet. They add like a barbecue sauce or some type of steak sauce to the top, so it does add sweetness. The chips are crispy. You can taste so much of the potato inside, and they're salty. They're perfectly seasoned. Not every restaurant you go to, the food is incredibly seasoned, and here they're not lacking seasoning whatsoever. Now, this next spot is one of Cape Town's most beloved grill houses. They're serving up some of the best grass-fed steaks in South Africa. And you wouldn't expect such a great steakhouse to be inside of a mall. So let's head into NV80. It's a really busy, beautiful restaurant. If I didn't see anybody in here and I just saw the restaurant for itself, I would think it would be very formal. But because it's South Africa, it has like a chilled, laid-back vibe to it. I mean, there are people dressed up, but then you also have people in sandals and jeans. I'm one of the people wearing jeans. For an appetizer, we did get these sauteed prawns. They came very highly recommended. The prawns are fresh. They're really tender and meaty. My favorite thing is the sauce. The sauce is so good. So on the menu, it says that it's like a chili, white wine, garlic sauce with capers, but it's extremely buttery and it's served, like I said, so warm, so all the flavors really come out. It's really good.
It's been a sad day for me because I've not been able to eat much, but these prawns are really, really good. So fresh, and I love prawns, and I wasn't sure what to expect in a steak restaurant, but they're really good.
Now for my main, I ordered the ribeye, which was basted while it grilled. And for my side, I chose the cream spinach.
Now, what makes a ribeye so special is all of the marbling, which is the fat that melts as it cooks, so the steak stays super juicy and packed with flavor. The outside has a really nice char, almost slightly crispy, and when you cut into it, it's juicy and soft on the inside. And that is what makes a ribeye so good.
Now, Amir ordered the Baby King clip with sides of chips and veggies. And I think it's an understatement to say his appetite had built up throughout the day.
I'd never heard of it before I came to South Africa, and it's really popular out here, and I was shocked to find out it was part of the eel family because it's so meaty and fleshy, and like when I've had eel like in Japanese restaurants before, it's always been a bit slimy, and I wasn't a big fan. But this is a really, really good fish. And now it's just become part of my routine. Whenever I come to South Africa, king clip, it's my go-to fish.
Now, after a quick 2-hour flight, we were in Joburg, and we came specifically for Thunder Gun, a Wild West themed spot known for its ribs and steaks. And it was carvery night, so the place was buzzing. And I ordered the jalapeno fillet with crispy onion rings and a buttery baked potato on the side.
I do really like the energy in here. It seems super down to earth, and it's somewhere that if I lived in Joburg, I would come here like once a week. The atmosphere is really warm, it's friendly, and very inviting. I got the filet, and it comes with a jalapeno sauce. It looks so good. I think this is one of the most unique things I've had so far, and I cannot wait to dig into it. I did get medium. That is my favorite way that steak is cooked. I know a lot of people say like medium rare, but I personally just enjoy a steak that's medium. It is very hot, so the filet truly melts in your mouth like butter. And not only that, you taste the jalapeno. The sauce is spicy, but it's very creamy as well. So it's like you have the most tender steak and it's just smothered in a spicy cream. I mean, it's pretty good. What's so interesting about a filet is it's really soft. It melts in your mouth like butter. There is so little fat. They know what they're doing, serving it with onion rings. The tenderness of the steak with the crispiness of the onion rings. And it's not too crispy because, like I said, the onion rings are really thin, but there's so many incredible textures. The butter on the baked potato has now turned into a beautiful lake of butter. Filet and steak and a baked potato together in your mouth. It's tender, it's soft, it's warm. It's one of the best combinations you can have in your entire life. I've eaten a lot of steak over these past few days. I've had my steak fix. So it's not that I wasn't looking forward to this meal, but I was just kind of staked out. But I'm really enjoying this. I'm like taking more and more. I was planning on just having some and taking a lot home, but I think I'm gonna finish it all here. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on this journey with me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel and it allows me to make more videos. So if you guys did like the video, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.